Right, just decided to come in daytime to give people a better idea of these two fly tip paths I found a few days ago. You can see the farmers had to not cut part of his field because of this. So this was seemingly therefore dumped on the crop. What an arsehole. So he's contaminated some of the crop. Yeah, you can see bits of wheat are left around the edge of this, so that means somebody actually drove onto this site while there was a wheat field here. Dumped on. Anyway, let's just try and see if we've got any. We've got birthday paper. That's the sort of thing the council need to come up and have a look, see if there's a name on it. I don't want to touch anything for evidence. What's that? Oh, as soon as I say I don't want to touch anything, I see something I want to touch. I won't put my finger. I doubt they're going to fingerprint it, but there has to be some clues. But it looks like a pile of tablets. See, that could be a clue as to whose stuff this is. So we've got birthday paper. What's this? Decking cleaner, blah, blah, blah. It looks like, I mean, that's burnt wood. Rotted wood, lots of wood. I hope there's no asbestos in this. Foam from like loft insulation. So somebody's probably had a loft work done. And the people that were supposed to get rid of this have gone and dumped it here. You can see what it is a complete mixture of stuff, but lots of wood, lots of foam and stuff, and there's a mixture of little bits of like child's toys. So perhaps this was all the stuff that was in somebody's loft. Somebody's been paid. Aha! What does that say? How? Please leave a review. How did we do? Please leave a review. Now, I would love to give the people that did this review. See, so there is evidence if the council bothered to turn up. And you've got birthday cards. To Grandma Tonin. Does that say Tonin? Grandma Tonin loves Ross. So there's evidence here. If the council can be bothered to come have a look. Oh, you are joking. Love Pat. Is that Stan and Miss Becky? Come on, council, do your job. Come and have a look. Somebody intoning it. There we go. Dear Mummy. I'm not going to read it all. Somebody having physical therapy. Does that say Gail and Tony or something? So there's evidence of who this stuff belongs to. A whole load of cards here. Again, to my wife, love Tony. Well, we've got a name then. So come on, council. This is exactly what the council should be coming to do. Mother. There's a whole. So as I said, this possibly again. Gail and Tony, to Mummy, Tony and James, and furry friends. So lots of Mother's Day cards. Love Vanessa, Jackie, Tony and James. Love Vanessa, Neil, Tom and Sam. Hopefully some of these names will ring a bell with anybody in the Cambridge area. Anybody in the Cambridge area that recognises these, please leave a comment on my YouTube video. Chris and family. To Jackie from Chris and family. Dear Mum. I don't care about filming this because whoever's left this stuff paid a builder to do this. They haven't checked that they've got a proper disposal license, because the people are coming to a dear son and his wife. Yeah, that one's stuck together. Oh, no, it's not. Enough from Mum. So there's enough evidence here, or a few names anyway. I don't want to spend all day up here, but to Jackie. So clearly it's somebody called Jackie is involved in this. Just need something we can address, don't we? To Mummy, Gail and Tony again. So I'm not going to go through all the cards. There's enough. There's loads more there. Just want to film the debris. And there's a bit of like a tree root here. That wouldn't have been in someone's loft. So it's a mixture of maybe someone's been paid to clear out somebody's garden. And all this stuff seems to be remains of. Yes, I don't know what that's like. I've got to be careful in case any of this is asbestos. I don't want to be breathing this crap in. But you can see it's a complete mix. When I was filming this in the pitch black at night using a torchlight, I could tell it was this sort of material. As I said, you can see it's lots of bits of wood and plaster. So there's even a car tyre here. Just want something that would help whoever's done this. Well, we've already got the names of who some of this debris belongs to from those cards. But just to give you an idea of it, that's almost at head height, so it's about 6 foot high, that pile there. In terms of width, I mean, that's wider than a car. So this would be, the amount of debris on this would be one of those great big like flatbed tipper lorries maybe done it. Maybe it's done it in a couple of steps, but it does look like it's all been piled in one go, if you see it. It doesn't look like there's been one pile, then they've put another pile near it. It really does look like there's a child's, some kind of toy there. Can't see anything with her. Those names should be helpful. Anyway, yeah, you can see all that foam from a loft. All kinds of stuff, bits of plastic piping. It's a real mixture of stuff. That's the first pile. To give you an idea, that's the beaches there. Lots of people go and walk their dogs in there. Look at the size of that pile. So that's the first pile. Now I'll go and quickly film the second pile. So somebody's driven up here. I can actually see where the straw's been flattened. So come onto the site while it's still a field. Presumably the farmer had to unlock. There's a little gate to get onto the site. I'll show you when I leave. Farmer probably unlocked the gate so they could come in the next day and harvest the crop. And that's all it takes for some people. The second you unlock something, someone decides, oh, I can dump my crap there. So as I said before, there's like a child's musical teddy bear thing there, bits of wood. Don't know what that is, something metal. But it's a real mixture, and a lot of this wood looks slightly burnt. So why would lots of bits of wood be burnt like this? So somebody like maybe had some sort of a bonfire and then lots of it was left over, and so they then decided to get rid of it. I don't know, but you can see a lot of this wood has signs of having been in a fight. A few bits of metal pipe, plastic pipe. It's a horrible. And now this is slightly taller than me. So this is 6 foot high. This pile at this end. Huge amount of material. What's that? Almost looks like a football there. Yeah, there's a burst football. I can't see any, like, you know, birthday cards. Get some names again. That's like the end of a bit of a table or something, isn't there? Look at the height of this. Some kind of green mat. I saw that in the pitch black. Yeah, it's got a burnt smell as well. So somebody's attempted to burn this somewhere. Probably realise it's not going to be able to. They're not going to be able to burn it. Bits of metal, little bits of glass I can see there. What a mess. Huge pile. Look at the size of this pile. Outrageous that someone did. There's that boxing glove I found. So it looks like someone's cleaned out maybe the garage and shed, and then remains of loft work that's been done, but mirrors all smashed up there. Can't see anything. So those birthday cards are very useful. As I said, anybody recognise any of those names, leave a comment on my YouTube video, and if you haven't got a YouTube account, just create one so that you can leave me a comment. Need to find out who whose debris this is. They might not be, you know, they're probably unaware of what's happened to their waste, but clearly those names and those birthday cards should be a decent clue to somebody. And you would have thought that a lorry wouldn't have travelled miles to tip this stuff. It's probably someone within the Cambridge or Fulbourn area that's involved in this. You wouldn't travel miles and miles and miles to tip, would you? I don't know. But anyway, you get the idea. 2 huge piles. This is the biggest piles of fly tipping I've ever seen anywhere, actually. It's just outrageous that somebody would do this. Okay, you get the idea. That's a real horrible mess. Let's go back to the first pile again. I might just open up a couple more cards, but I think I've done my job. It's not my job to do this. This is for the council to work this out, or the farmer, but these birthday cards are a goldmine. We know who this waste has been given to. Let's have look at a few more cards. Because obviously if it rains, these are going to get damaged. To Jackie, somebody called Jackie. Have a happy birthday love from Ronnie and Ray. Let's have a look. Lots of love, Cheryl and John. But the person that's received these is called Jackie. Love something and Jonathan. Jackie. Now obviously this has now got my fingerprints on, but I don't care. I want to do this because it rained the other night and you can see these are all going mouldy and rotten, stuck together. So I've told the council it's up to them to turn up and do an investigation. With love from your precious. Okay, you get the idea. Oh, there's loads. There's even more up here, but as I said, I'm not going to go through them all. We already know it's for somebody called Jackie. To my Tony with love, Jackie. So, up to the council to figure this out. Look at the size of this mess. Unbelievable. It's just unbelievable that somebody would do this. Oh, it's a bag of clothes here. Again, potential evidence. Ooh, I can hear something that's not crazy. Let's have a look. See. What else have we got? Coleman. Toiletries and... Oh, you're joking. Oh, you are joking. Could this have a name on it? Some kind of medicine. Eye drops. Sometimes they print. Let me see if I can open this out. Oh, wow. I've got a name. Mrs. Grace Irene Paget. DRS Slack and... what does that say? Raybold. Is that a phone number? 0371 820 410. Yeah, and this was from 2003. But still, we've got a name. Mrs. Irene Paget. Mrs. Grace Irene Paget. But that's from 2003. There you go. This is exactly what the council should be doing. I don't really want to be touching this stuff for my own. What's this? Don't know what that is. But there you go. I've just got a name. That's exactly. Oh look, there's some kind of dentures or something in there. If you wanted more evidence of whose this stuff is. But anyway, I've got a name off that packet there. That's a bit of. It's exactly. Oh look. Oh, what the. Construction Skill Certificate Scheme. Mr. A.R. Bond expires April 2022. And we've got a photograph of somebody. Mr. A.R. Bond. And you've even got an address. Well, well, well. Very interesting. So you see, there's evidence here. I mean, this could be the person that's had stuff. It's highly unlikely to be the person that dumped the stuff, but this is brilliant. Brilliant clues, Mr. A.R. Bond. So that's evidence. I'm going to leave it here because it's up to the council to come and have it. So there's bound to be even more potential evidence in here if they bother to look through it. I've got a couple of names of whose waste it's possibly been dumped. We've got that name Jackie. I've done my job. Up to the council to come and have a good look through this. Let's say there's a whole pile of what looks to be medicines or something. And what is this? Let me just quickly take this out. No, I don't know what this stuff is. Sort of stickers or something. No, it's bits of rubbery, stickery stuff. I don't know what that is. Anyway, birthday paper. That might have some names on again. I'm going to leave that. It's up to council works out. I'll put this video onto YouTube. Look at that. And look at that. I don't know what those things are. Cushions or something. Just there. Enormous pile. I'll tell you what I mean about the gate onto the side. The gate's obviously got to be big enough for a tractor to get through. And they're just marked by two barrels that I guess that put cement in, so they're heavy and they can't be moved. Yeah, they're solid. Can't move that. So that's just wide enough. And then I guess the farmer's had to unlock this metal gate so that he can get onto the site. He's done that probably the night before he's intending to come and do this, and someone's just driven onto the site and dumped one enormous pile of waste, two enormous piles of waste, and it's even caused them to have to, okay, it's only a little bit of field, but they've had to miss cutting a bit of their field here because of that. Just outrageous, really. And as I said, give you a sense of direction, Cambridge is just over there. I'm nearer to Fulbourn than I am Cambridge. That's the building that's at the top of Cherrington Road where it meets Hills Road, just to give you a sense of direction. And there's Addenbrooke's Hospital up there. As I said, that's the Beechwoods, so that you know where I am. Right, click like if you like this, subscribe to me. If you click on playlist, you can find all my other videos. And if you can do anything to help catch whoever's done this, leave a comment on the video, please. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.